8134 Glade.
So, it's me, your favorite stringer. Tony Yayo. Interesting name there, Tony. No, we have no idea when he's coming back, but I'm guessing he'll be back. And hello, Jay. Hello, Missy. Hello, Vanessa. Hello again, Missy. There's a hydrant somewhere I'm missing. Okay, we're just gonna stop talking to you then. Avoid. Scanner doesn't want to play nice. I'm not gonna allow it. Where is everyone? Well, Missy, give him a minute. Give him a minute. It's almost 4 o'clock in the morning here in LA, and yeah. How was my time with the family? It was amazing. Here's a little short clip I just gave you guys. I went live for a little bit on LOUDLABS. It was fun. I had a great time. We went to Taco Surf and we had everything we were supposed to have and more. And then we went for a little ride along the path, which you'll see there. It was fun. It was a good time. It's a good time. I enjoyed my time. And then came home, took a nap, woke up with a gnarly headache for some reason, and then went back to sleep. Was hoping to get out by noon, well, for me, or for you guys, called midnight. And it didn't work out. I went back to sleep, woke up probably like 2:30ish, got myself out about 3ish, took care of some things, and now I'm waiting for the story of the night. Like I said, somewhere there's a hydrant, but yeah. It's not 4 a.m. now, it's 3:49. Yeah, it's almost 4 a.m. Uh-oh, 58s. Is that where you is? Is that where you is? Mr. Cool, I'm doing well. Thank you. Thank you very much. 10 p.m. Sunday. Dude, Missy, you're living in the future. Living in the future there, guys. Damn, Vanessa and Missy. Do you guys have a DeLorean? That joke never gets old. It really doesn't. It does not get old. I promise you. Alright, well, we should find ourselves a story. And the best way of doing that is sitting here waiting for it. Let me see.
Would you like us to attach a truck company? Negative. Well, thank you, 70.
Yeah, Missy. It's okay. I told my kids that. I tell them on their live stream all the time. When we were golfing, he had like 2 people watching or no people watching, or we had 5 people watching. And I told him, I go, dude, we're having the same amount of fun if one person is watching or 1,000 people are watching. It doesn't matter. We're doing the same thing. The only difference is the number above my head right now. That's the only difference. I think the most we've ever had was 300 at one time, and that was during that extraction. This afternoon I had 150, which is pretty amazing.
X27. How long do I have to send this in?
The sooner the better, due to channel 5 having, excuse me, channel 4, channel 7 having news at 5. But if you send it in by 6:30, you're fine, because channel 4 still has their news at 7, and channel 5 and 7 have news for the rest of the morning, as with 9. But the sooner the better. I mean, if you have to go home to do stuff, completely understandable.
No, negative. I'm just trying to make it as short as possible, but include everything.
Copy. If you shot 8 minutes, send 8 minutes. It'll take you longer to edit it out.
Copy.
That was LAX. He's kicking butt. He's kicking butt. Once he got started, it took him a few days to get those hits, but once he fed and got hits, he hasn't not got hits since. I'm going to owe that cat some money, which is actually a great thing. A great thing. Oh, excuse me. That was my cheese and energy drink that I just burped. And this is why everybody goes away. I'll be right back. Scary Scooby, scary Scooby. I don't know. I don't know the total completely, but I do know channel 2, channel 4, channel 9, and channel 11. I know that for sure. I don't know about the others. But I like stories like that. They're the type of story where nobody gets hurt, and there's something that you get to talk about forever.
Engine 209, full fires.
Right now, Missy, hit refresh. And nobody would know the answer to that except for me. You can ask people. Well, I guess they will tell you that I said I'll be right back, in case you missed that. But yeah, but I'm already back. I'm already back. Refresh, refresh. This actually isn't a good spot to sit, because there's not a car behind me protecting me from the drunk idiots coming out of downtown. So I think I'm gonna move. Plus, you know, nobody wants to see me sit.
26 to the Forest Chase and Wood Boulevard, across from Cooper School.
That was weird. Yeah, that was really weird. Greetings. Well, hello. Hello, how are you? Thanks for joining us. Or as a lot of streamers say, thank you for joining us and supporting the channel. Oh, thank you for supporting the channel. Shit. I don't need you to support my channel. I mean, I do, but I don't. I support it just fine. Okay, go. My turn. No, but I do appreciate you guys. Otherwise, I am literally talking to myself, and I get to say stuff to you guys.
Respiration, 1031 East Cruises Street.
See? El Compadre gets it. Go Rams. Can't wait. 5 hours away, right? No, I'm wrong. Well, actually, it depends on where you're at. Depends on what city you're in. Now, I think the game's at noon. I think the game's gonna be at noon, so it's 8 hours away. I think it's a noon game. Yeah, I don't believe it's a. I don't believe it's a 10 o'clock game. I think it's a noon. I think it's noon. And then after that, the Chiefs Brady game should be real interesting. Brady, I mean, I feel like Brady's going to go, but I think at the same time, everyone's going to be pretty upset when the Chiefs make it. Now, as it goes for hype in Hollywood and America, we'd rather see Rams Patriots. It's like Dodgers Yankees. People want to see that, but it's a very good chance it could possibly be Saints Chiefs. My wife wants to see Rams Chiefs because Chiefs beat up on her team, or not Chiefs, Patriots beat up on her team, so she wants the Patriots to get beat up by the Chiefs. I want to see Brady and the Rams, and the reason I want to see that is, one, I have family from New England that I can be like, ha, the Rams beat you. And then the only thing they can say was, who has the most records? Who's this now? Hey, you're talking about the past, man. I'm talking about the future. And that's what's great about Chiefs beating, I'm just kidding. That's what's great about the Patriots and the Rams. It would be the old dynasty, which there's no such thing as old dynasty, but right now the Rams are in the making of the new dynasty. So it would be the old dynasty against the new dynasty. And the new dynasty is, it's hard to explain new or old. I'm talking in circles right now, guys. Sorry. Because the Patriots are the current dynasty, for sure. They're kind of the old dynasty and the new dynasty. Depends on how you look at it. But the upcoming dynasty, there we go. The upcoming dynasty is the Rams, for sure. If that quarterback and that coach stay together. But I want to see the Patriots go to the Super Bowl, and then I want to see them lose the Super Bowl for the second time in a row. And then if they do lose the second time in the row, even if they do win, let's say this, and I'll ask you guys this: you're backing the Patriots, all right, Kiwi. If Brady wins or if he loses, does he retire? I'm pretty sure his wife's tired of him getting beat up in the head. He's getting old. And does he go into announcing? I know he's a pretty face, but he's kind of a dork and a nerd. So I don't know if he goes into announcing or not. What do you guys think? Does he retire? And does he go into announcing? Yeah, J. Cole, that was a good one. Yeah, they arrested us. It wasn't a lake, Art. That was the ocean. That dude drove into the ocean. And yeah, they arrested him. They arrested him. They got him.
DWP was already notified of damage to a gate. The same fence needs to be secured.
Live Force 88, Rescue 99, Restoration 14504.
Patriots will find a way to cheat. I don't know if that's true, but the way I look at it is, and they're good at this, they'll find a way to get in the Super Bowl. They'll find a way to win. Cheating or not, they'll find a way to get into that Super Bowl. That's kind of what they do. It's kind of what they're known for. And you got to give credit where credit is due. That dude knows how to win.
Now, have a small communications box with small piece of rubbish.
Cool. What's my location? I'm in Southern California. Was that the story of the night? It was the story of the day. And I don't even think that was the story of the day, to be honest. They had a women's march, and the LAUSD is still on strike. So, story of the day is the protest going on in downtown.
To the rear of 22821 Ventura Boulevard. 785, Coast 6, 22821 Ventura Boulevard to the rear on 1.
The double A's, you're new? How new?
Avenue, apartment 127, apartment is to the rear.
How new are you? New to like this channel, new to this feed, new to knowing who I am?
It's 11 person down intersection.
Yeah, they did just let him swim around for the harbor for a while. I'll upload that footage tomorrow, probably during the games.
Intersection of Lucas and 6th Street.
Since I'll be sitting down and need something to do during the commercials. Brick 2012. It was fun. It was freshies for, I mean, yeah, I guess it was freshies. It wasn't as fresh as I'd want it to be, and it was nighttime, and it kind of started to sleet instead of snow. It was a mixture of, so irregardless, anytime I'm strapped in going down a mountain, I'm happy. Doesn't matter conditions. It really doesn't. I can ride any condition, any mountain, and I enjoy myself. As a matter of fact, I might be heading up on Tuesday, taking one of the kids out of school on Tuesday. That way he'll only have, he's like, I get 4 days off of school? I'm like, yes you do, kid. Yes you do. I can't show you. Darn, it's on my phone. But Dade started riding the electric skateboard, and he rode it well. And I was like, dude, you're ready. You are ready. He had more fun on an electric skateboard than a regular skateboard. So we're I'm taking him to the mountains on Tuesday, not Monday. I don't go on holidays. No. That's the luxury of working at night, so I can be a loser all day. I haven't seen footage of the gas leak explosion, but I've heard about it, and I've heard different things from 66 people to 78 people dead, 85 injured. I've only seen still grabs of it. I haven't seen any footage yet. Wow, did you say 156 mile an hour gusts? Wow, that's actually news. And Mammoth got dumped on. I wish I could be at Mammoth right now, but I'm here. I'm here.
Victim in Weston is now stated he was attempting to be robbed. Male was approaching him. Line was open and then disconnected. Attempting to call back now.
No credit to a team that's got busted cheating twice. Yeah, there is credit. You got to do what it takes to win. The inflated ball flate thing, inflate gate, that was pretty stupid. And the one where they went and recorded other people's practice, people are mad because they're smarter than them. I give credit where credit is due. I'm not a fan of the Patriots, but I'm a fan of hype, and they're hype. They did well, but their time is done. Their time is done. There's a new team in town, and they play right here. Oh, that's me. They play right here. But they don't play right here for long. They're getting a new stadium built. That stadium is going to be amazing. I just don't want to deal with any traffic or anything about it. What time is it? 4? Nope, we're not going to that one.
Between Primrose and Onan. Male was heard yelling and 3 gunshots. Code 389-847-9626.
J. Cole, is that how it happened? Somebody drilled a hole in the illegal piping system that they had? That's crazy, man. They were stealing the gas. Oh, damn. Saints get clobbered later. I'm guessing. Wait, whoa, yes, Quick Oats. I believe so. Let's hope so, man. I believe the Saints beat them earlier this year, but
4429 South Stanford Avenue.
Morning, Roger from 100. Moving Kansas. Yellow Cat Taxi, Needle, my third and Los Angeles. One next to that, Roger.
Hollywood Station to 2139 Holly Drive. Fulfill 70 your site location.
the new stadium is being built next to the Forum. Affirmative.
Supervisor unit will be responding from Santa Fe St. Andrews. It's going to be a code 4 here at our current radio call. No evidence of trouble at this time.
Code 4 Santa Fe St. Andrews, no evidence of trouble. 640, 670, 640, 670, cancel incident, 847, 663 will handle.
Including Roger, you should all these around.
1270 Roger, 640, did you receive a cancellation?
640 Roger.
6663, Southern Coast Avenue, Sunset St. Andrews to 2139 Molly. Correction, Holly Drive.
Apartment Sunset and Wilshire, code 210 838 RD 2039.
Stadium.
Metro from Light Force 88. We do not need LAFD. We need LAPD to respond to this incident. We cancel the rescue.
$50 tickets to park. That's funny. I'm sure the first game or so they might give out some cheap tickets. But that stadium looks pretty amazing. I seen it from the air the other day.
Metro 88, go.
Reason for PD?
Patient is requesting LAPD, possibly a lost adult.
Push 88, Roger. Stand by.
Yeah, the Chargers game, they showed up at the last quarter. Too little, too late. And Rivers is Rivers is kind of on his last. I don't know if he's going to make it to the new stadium. And Chargers are going to need a new quarterback. My question is, who's going to retire first? Rivers or Brady? I wanted to see an LA so bad. Yeah, we're going to a call.
$85 for FP is the female remaining conscious.
I'm hoping that the call is nothing because I'm a little ways away for it. A little ways away from it. And I'm sure there are some closer stringers to it. Not guys that are on our team. But we're en route. Probably got about a 12-minute ETA. Traffic ticket pending. That's a good thing. So far, PD unable to locate, but that doesn't mean anything. I'm on my way to a call, so my computer's closed and I'm not reading questions. So please talk amongst yourselves. It's always best when driving to a story not to read questions. Or another rule of thumb, if I'm using two hands to drive, I should probably use both my eyes.
Now, Avenue, code 210 840.
Units code 43846, Ingraham Street, suspect in custody.
Well, that's not the story we're going to. Alright, well, they're there. Let's see what happens.
Rescue 14.
10 feet, so let me contact with Pierre. You should go 4 hours into the shooting.
Sweet. Sweet. No evidence of shooting, which means somebody called the cops and said there was a shooting when there wasn't a shooting. They just wanted the police there faster. And that right there is a crime in itself. I believe some dude went to jail because he did that. Not just because he made the call, but the circumstances following the call. The cops thought somebody was there with a gun, ended up shooting and killing somebody, finding out that was not.
Hollywood units, information only on a battery.
What happened? And they only thought.
Suspect with a male, white shoulder length, curly hair, white shirt, dark pants. Pushing unknown female. Suspect was last seen walking towards Cahuenga.
Yeah, see?
Suspect and victim are GOA.
Yeah, nobody had a gun. They just wanted them faster. They just wanted them there faster. And I forgot what city the incident I was talking about is or was. But the dude basically called the cops, said there was a guy with a gun. Cops got there, thought a guy had a gun, and shot him. That guy had nothing to do with any of the story. Come to find out that guy just wanted the cops there faster. He got arrested. So if you guys want the cops there faster, don't tell them they had a gun. Just tell them you want them there faster.
Hollywood Unit 15 Group Incident 389, 9665, 5740 Incident 392, 9656, 44 Investigation Incident 59656, Neighbor Dispute Incident 709, 9657, Solid Complaint Incident 713 and 9636.
Ghost Walker, yes it is. Yes it is. And it needs brakes and an oil change.
Hollywood Unit Runaway Juvenile 36 and 3638, Solid Complaint Incident 846, 9645. 853, Roger. Can you just pull one of your calls?
No, Donald, he was caught. He was caught. He just swam around the harbor. They let him get. It's funny because it was the first time I've seen a boat in pursuit of a swimmer.
Roger. For your PR, Santa Monica and Oxford. Meets HPHC of a traffic collision 1000 Western Square with Dodger Stadium. The entrance of the stadium, code 26852 or D1195.
Mr. Cool, the first plastic bag came up empty, so I don't know if his stuff fell out or what. The second plastic bag, I didn't see it. I'm assuming either his personal items or things he possibly stole, I don't know. I never saw it. Partway through the chase, he did hand the plastic bag to the boat. Negative, I'm not talking about the swatting. Swatting's a little different. Swatting isn't the call I'm talking about. This particular call, some dude just wanted the cops there faster, said the guy had a gun. Cops got there, saw someone, wasn't the guy that original guy was talking about, had a gun, and they shot him. So that other dude who called got in trouble. What's up, South Africa? How are you? Andrew, that's because that's not how it works. That's how it might work in the movies, but that's not how it works in real life. It's kind of like a regular pursuit. They don't want to do anything, let him give up. Unless he's doing erratic things. And at that point, he was doing nothing erratic. He was just swimming. So Like a pursuit here, if a guy's doing a pursuit in a car to car, nobody messes around, and if the guy's not doing anything bad, they'll just wait for him to give up or run out of gas. Same thing with that. If they hit him in the oar, let's say they hit him with an oar, knock him out, he goes down, and they can't grab him. It's their fault. So it's much easier to let the guy make his own future decisions, make his own. Sorry, I heard something that didn't exist. What's up, Boston? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We got a patriot here. Well, all us Americans are patriots. But we got a Brady fan here. Right, Toad Dude? I'll ask Toad Dude this question. Win or lose, does Brady retire this year? All right. How long can that guy go? And then when he does retire, does he go into announcing? Because his wife retired. I'm sure they made great investments. They probably saved enough money to last them the rest of their lives. But does he go into announcing? He has to, right? I know, Christian. We might hit 97 tonight, which would be kind of cool. It might happen while we're here. Maybe. We'll see. Because I know we're like in 96, 9 and some change. But I'm guessing probably the end of February. Or maybe for Valentine's Day. Maybe Valentine's Day we'll get 100,000. Well, Brick. Let's hold on a second. Brady isn't the best speaker. And Romo is a great announcer. I was not a fan of the female football player named Romo. He had girl parts, he really did. But the dude can announce. And the dude knows what he's talking about when it comes to announcing. He predicts the plays, he sees the plays, and it's great for him because he doesn't have to get hurt and cry about it. But he's a great announcer. He has enthusiasm behind his announcing. He announces with passion. And he's going to be announcing the Super Bowl. Brady, on the other hand, that dude can't laugh or dance, so I don't know if we want to see him. He's just another pretty face who has an arm like a mother flipper. He's a great quarterback. I don't think he's a great announcer, where Romo was just the opposite. Romo was a terrible quarterback, but apparently he's a great announcer. Who's jealous? I'm not jealous. I'm not jealous at all. I mean, obviously, being a professional football player would be amazing, but I'm not jealous of getting hit in the head. I'm not jealous of getting knocked out. I was going to play football, but then I was introduced to water polo before I played football, and well, they're at the same time, same season. Speaking of same time, same season, I got a little trivia for you here. We're going to mix reality show with football. Who was Terry Bradshaw's backup? Wait, no. Who was Terry Bradshaw the backup quarterback for in college? Yeah, his acting does suck. But there is a well-known reality. Oh, he got it. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy? And you know why he didn't play in the NFL. Austin, what's the reason he didn't play in the NFL? And it's amazing the reason, dude. It's amazing the reason. So if you guys don't know what we're talking about, what's his name? Phil? Yeah, Phil. Phil Robertson from Duck Dynasty. He was the quarterback for the college in Louisiana. Was it Louisiana State University? And Terry Bradshaw was the backup quarterback for Phil. Phil decided not to go in the NFL because, well, it was during duck season. He gave up an NFL career because NFL was during duck season. Obviously, it worked out well for him. But isn't that crazy? That's called passion. That is called passion. I appreciate that passion.
George William 868 and 7 X-ray George William 868, additional to 852.
New flavor today. Yeah, really, Patty. It's also very, what's the word I'm looking for? Googleable. But during Duck Dynasty, they made it a point to let everybody know that they even called, they had a segment called the Bradshaw. Bradshaw wanted to go hunting on Phil's property back in the day. He's like, all right, we're going to have to blindfold you. You can't know where this spot is. So anytime they blindfold somebody, now it's called bird boxing, but anytime they blindfold somebody, the Robertsons called it the, they called it the Bradshaw. We're going to have to Bradshaw you. We're going to have to Bradshaw you, which means we're going to have to cover your eyes and you can't see where you're going. But yeah, dude, that guy gave up an NFL career because it was during duck season. I love it. I love it. It's amazing. Energy drinks literally gave me a heart attack in April. I don't want to hear that, Ghoster. There's my new flavor. What do I got? Gangster berry. Nah, it's bankster berry. Yeah, I'm sorry about that too. No, not Wes. Ghost Walker, how many a day did you have? Because now you got me interested. You caught my attention. Were you drinking the big dogs? The big monsters? I used to, I stopped, but I've been hitting energy for about 10 years now. At least one a day? I'm way past that. You're drinking the big dogs? I slowed down on drinking the big dogs. But from what I understand, these things have more sugar than taurine. Right? I don't know, man. Uh-oh. I'll be right back. I did say be right back, and I'm back. I'm back. Be right back again.
Figaro 3606, Figaro, code 3 incident 887, RD 111.
Hey, J. Cole. Are you working the golf event, or are you just hanging out there? And I think there's a pursuit in Torrance, but it might be over.
And people for the transit bus, there's a email on the bus.
It's not Transpo. Yeah, we back. Dragonfly, absolutely I'd allow him to go live. 10 pills a day and I have a stent in my heart. All because of energy drinks? Ghost Walker, you're killing me. How old are you? I did have a busy day. I did.
Bird 5, LAX. That's exactly why I like you.
Copy that. That's funny. That's funny. 49. I'm getting there. 44 now. 44. My 44 make all your kids not know. How's that go? How's that go? Uh-oh. Here comes the tow trucks. Don't put your light in my eyes. Thank you, sir. Happy birthday, Ghost. Ghost, walk up. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Ghost Walker. Happy birthday to you. And many more on Channel 4. And Scooby-Doo on Channel 2. And God bless you. Structure fire! Way too far. Oh, where are you going? Oh, I know where you're going.
Central unit. 415 Flower and Pico at 890.
Flower and Pico, that's where we're going. Flower and Pico, 415 man on bus. That is not where that officer was going.
Standing by for unit. No with mental illness 324 North New Hampshire Avenue. Subject is no white, no further description. Code 2 incident 894 RG221.
Close in the area of 646 Norfolk Road.
No. Lavelle Frank. Not before it closes, but just as it opens to get the friend.
The subject was falsely in front of traffic 738, but appears to be gone.
All right, we're on our way to a son of a biscuit. We're on our way to a 415 man on a bus, which means there's a dude on a bus not behaving. And I wanted to get off at Olympic, not right here, but it doesn't matter. It's all the same. Ooh, look at that. Turn, 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 turn. You didn't turn. Oh, Andrew, thank you for that. Actually, those clubs were bought for him about a year ago. I almost was thinking they were too small for him, but yeah, no, they're perfect size for him. He's gonna grow into them, and then his sister already growed out of her clubs. Growed.
CPI traffic 3320
out of her clubs. So I have clubs waiting for him, but yeah, he likes baseball, and I have a hard time. You know, the thing about baseball is you're swinging even, where golf you're swinging down, but you're not really swinging down, you're swinging through. But anyways, I see bus. He likes it. He likes golf. I enjoy it with him. The fact that he picked it up at that young of an age.
And you essentially available to me 31 BRT3 at Flower and Pico for 450 men on the bus. Identify.
J. Cole, I just sent you the link to today's video, and then you can go from there. But it's Fam Labs.
Unit 211 PTA occurred.
One word, just like Loud Labs, one word. Alright, so this should be fun.
Unit filling up with the call possible 44 suspect there now, 530 Ramirez Street.
And there's the bus.
91 or 9119.
Uh-oh. That is not a healthy cough. Not. I think I got a little bit of a sickness, but I feel great. Except when that stuff comes up, it feels like sick. Oh, thank goodness that fire in Oxnard, multi-story. Let's see where you're at, buddy. You're up there. How am I gonna park? Let's see. 415 man on a bus. This should be fun. Yeah, I don't like when I cough, it tastes yucky and then it's like green. Sorry, I don't mean to be disgusting, but that's how you can tell. Is he still on the bus? I think he is. All right, this should be interesting. Ooh, I gotta put my camera back from day to night.
You can go ahead and put the call on stop. Incident 891.
785 units for code 4. 10-4, Sam 85. Code 4, Abalone, just south of Carson.
Got a little problem. It's not your problem though. That's not good. What happened? That is not good. What happened? All right, so.
What's your attach to channel 40 for the EVO?
guys are good? You good, sir? Yes, sir. You good? Okay. Sir, you good? Need ambulance? No? No? All right, no. You found it right here.
All right, everything's fine. That was LAPD right there, so I felt completely safe. They're just gonna let him go. He's obviously drunk and probably just wanted to stay warm. So, hold on. Yeah, so we're good. Yeah, everything's fine. All right, guys.
Party from 1140 Bennett Boulevard from apartment 117. Wednesday can go back
Oh,
to
I
their
just
apartment.
cracked my screen. Son of a biscuit, man. Oh. Damn, dude.
Torrance Adam 84, 926 Adam.
No, I didn't. That was scary. I thought I cracked my my screen because I put too much pressure when I connected you guys. I am missing a battery though. I should find it.
Roger there.
That was my problem earlier. And I said I have a problem.
It's the party that's not volunteer.
I'll go figure it out. MTA supervisor was like, dude. And I wasn't even zoomed in on him or recording him. He's like, dude. But LAPD was sitting there. When LAPD is sitting there, well, and they're not saying anything, what does that tell you? That says we're allowed to be there. All right, I need to find my battery. Because my, uh-oh.
Oh, man, there's a wrong way here, eastbound, or, he's going westbound, and then eastbound lanes, 91,
Copy. I'm up in downtown, so I don't think it's going to affect me. It might affect you. What's the locate? Well, hold on. I can find that out. I'm driving, though. What's the 91 at what?
He's at 91 in Harbor right now. It's going to be a white
that's you.
Honda. He's traveling pretty fast, like 90 miles an hour.
Copy that. That's you. I advise don't shoot it from a freeway, but if you can get to an overpass, it might be something worth shooting. Even if you just get him going the wrong way, even if he doesn't crash, that's still great footage.
Confirming you're on there. 10-4, trying to...
All right, I gotta look for something, guys. So we'll start in the trunk. We'll start in the trunk. Because when I left this morning, I didn't really get situated from during the day. I just went out assuming everything's gonna work out right?
Federal for Unit 450 Flight Unit 12 on Union Street, Terminal Hispanic, Square into the 907 or 285.
Dispute 616 St. Paul Avenue. Code 2 incident 885 9249. Reporting handle identified.
Trash. Ooh, I should put you guys back on the charger. And charge. Thanks. Alright, that one's that one. You go there. Are you in here? Nope. Interesting. Very interesting.
Have 370 South Manhattan Place. Faces cell phone location. Central 909 or 2022.
An open door in the north side location, approximately 60 feet east from Gloria. Through the break in the fence, you can see the open door.
No luck. No luck. I'm also in the dark right now for the most part. I do have a flashlight, but it's on our phones. And my phone's busy right now. Well, the good news is I have 2 batteries, like all professionals should. But what happened to that thing? I remember changing it out at the Long Beach fire, but where'd it go from there? I bet you I can check under the seats. I'm gonna make it a little brighter in here.
All investigators, your CPI traffic 3320 Amethyst is now a hit and run misdemeanor. CPI involved vehicle versus a power pole. The vehicle is still at the location. A black Suburban license 5 Sam Robert Edward 898, 5 Sam Robert Edward 898. Suspects were last seen walking towards Huntington, a male Hispanic unknown age, black clothing, walking with an additional 2 males, all black clothing. Still code 2 is at 898-9417.
Sorry, Red 5 missed that traffic.
Welfare check. Hawthorne. Yeah, he crashed. It's on fire. The roadway, waving at passing vehicles.
Any all the units.
Go, go, go!
958 South Bernal, suspect last seen on foot towards Ramon Garcia Park, male, white, wearing dark clothes. Code to incident 911 9478. You can check on that welfare check as it may appear missing.
Alright, battery's not important right now, we gotta go back to work. Remember what I told you, if you don't think you can get to the side the fire is on, just shoot it from the other side and then go to the correct side. If you don't get it on fire, it's fine. You'll get it smoking and that still sells. Where'd my battery go? New stringer, for the most part, it's LAX, guys. That's LAX 237 right there. So yeah, he's a new stringer with us. He's been around for a minute, but now he's with us, killing it. And he hasn't really had a chance to sit in my car and train. He trained with Victor a few days, but he didn't have a chance to sit with me. And well, we train as we go. It's LAX 237 on here, but that's a lot of syllables for me to say, so it's LAX 27 on our radios. Richie! Everybody drink! That bums me out about my battery. I hate when I check the same places 6 times, and then you end up finding it, but no, I didn't find it. Right, this isn't it, is it? No, it's a different battery. Son of a biscuit. Where'd I put it? Oh well. I checked under the seat, but I didn't do a complete check because I was listening to all kinds of things and whatever. I'll find it. I'm not going to worry about it.
We're not going to call the first group string incident 837, Chester suspect 833 South Flower Street, incident 80.
Actually, let's read the call he's going to.
914 narco suspect.
All right, wrong way driver. Oh wow, that's kind of where the other one was. All right, so even better. All right, so it started all the way near Lakeview, which is basically Imperial or the 55. Westbound, eastbound lanes, westbound lanes, now in the HOV lane, still in HOV at State College, now at Harbor. Possible TC, eastbound on Euclid, onto the wall, on fire. TC'd and blocking HOV lane, on fire. Oh, man, that's a good call, man. Good call. Ah, you're welcome. You're very welcome. You're very welcome for going live. It's my pleasure these days. It's in the pocket of my coat. I think I was wearing this coat over here. And it feels real light. So, it's not in this one.
914.
I don't know. I'll figure it out. I'm not going to worry about it right now. I don't know, man. That's a bummer. Things like that really, really bum me out. Yeah, it's bugging me too, Ricky. Things like that really, it's I don't have OCD, OC, blah blah, but I don't forget things, and it makes me mad. But I'm good. I'm good for right now. I thought it would be on the charger where it's supposed to be, but it wasn't. And now I'm getting hot. Time to shed some clothes.
Red 5, LAX.
That's me. Go.
Hey, should I package this or should I just send this out as an additional story?
You had competition, and the best way to beat competition is package it up.
Yeah, Chad just showed up, and I'm sure OC Hawk's going to get over here too, because this actually came from our area.
Copy that. If it was a weekday, I might say something different because they've already decided what they're going to use. But because it's a weekend, a lot of people don't have news until the afternoon or even until tomorrow. So it's best to package, especially if you want to beat comp.
I call the stations right now and advise them.
If it was a Monday through Friday, I would, but due to it's not, no reason.
I'll be 10-6.
He's already there.
Today 941.
Whoop whoop! Whoop whoop! I wonder where my son gets his determination from. I really wonder where he gets his determination from. Whoop whoop!
10-4 at 82. That was the female Chevron gas station.
So much better. It's weird. What a relief. Ooh, cigarette for all lanes. All lanes clocked. All lanes blocked, you mean? Alright, actually I am gonna call the station. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah, Wesley, but it's no fun when it's legal, right? And does legal or illegal really stop anyone? I just got back and I saw that, so I figured I'd put my 2 cents in. But what is crazy is people, I mean, here in California, it is legal, but it's just like a beer. So if you're smoking a joint while walking down the sidewalk, it's just like drinking a beer while walking down a sidewalk. That's not legal. Just like if you're smoking in your car, it's not legal, passenger or driver. It doesn't matter. And yes, you do smell it everywhere you go now, man. But it's just because it's legal, people are like, oh, it's legal. Or, excuse me, oh, it's legal. But in your home or in a smoking area at a bar, but not while walking down the sidewalk or in your car. Damn, dude. Yeah, it's just like a beer. If you can, wherever you can drink a beer legally, you can smoke legally in the smoking section. Yeah, unit, someone was talking about how Texas needs to figure out their legalness right as I got back, and I was like, it's just because it's legal doesn't mean you can do it wherever you want. Yeah, but Wesley, does it really make a difference? I remember back in the day going to Vegas. They're like, hey, pay attention, buddy. They're like, don't get caught with a seed. You're gonna go to jail. I used to laugh at that. I was like, what do you have seeds for? But it's and now look at Vegas. Now it's like, it don't matter. And you can walk down the street drinking a beer in Vegas, so I'm guessing you can walk down the street smoking in Vegas. Is my guess. I don't know. I don't know.
I'm having an MDC problem. Show me en route to Long Beach Memorial. Hospital follow-up.
This guy's doing circles around me.
Copy, Long Beach Memorial, hospital follow-up.
Unit 132? I have no idea what that means. You know, it is crazy, and these are facts. The once it became legal in Washington, their opiate problem went down. They have less opiate overdoses now. Right around the same time weed got legal, they had less opiate overdoses and problems. I wonder if they're related. But here in California, I don't think the opiate problem's going anywhere. Until what time am I at? What time am I at? Probably until about 7-ish, I'm guessing. 7-ish. I'm gonna go smack some balls with one of our new stringers. That doesn't sound right, does it? But if you know me, you know what I'm talking about. He wants to get into it, and we can't go play golf until we hit the range. And well, you need to hit the range a lot. If you have any respect for the game, you just don't go straight to a course and ruin the course and mess up everybody else's time. There's the range, then you make yourself to a par 3 course, then you make yourself to an executive course that has par 3s and par 4s, and then you go to a full course. But you don't go to a really nice full course. You go to the lower class full courses. I don't say lower class, but you go to the lower class full courses, then you go to the nice course. It takes a while. Yes, I did get some sleep. I got some sleep from, I'd say 6 p.m. to 10:30. Woke up with a headache, fixed the headache with headache pills, Tylenol, and then fell back asleep until about 2:30. Then I was up and at 'em. And what's crazy about the opiates is just CBD it. Just CBD it. Don't opiate it, man. Opiates are gonna fuck you up. CBD is probably where it's at right now. You like bowling? That's funny you say that, Ricky, because a conversation I had with my dad and my wife not too long ago, my dad was pretty funny. He's like, did you hear that you can rub marijuana where you have pain and it'll help you? And I was like, Dad, you might have heard that wrong. And now, speaking of bowling, I went bowling the other day, sent some video to my dad, and he was jealous. My dad's a great bowler. That's how that's how my mom and dad met at a bowling alley. My dad has bowled 300 games in his life. No, I don't use CBD, but I am looking into it. My dad wants to go bowling, and I was like, I want you to go bowling. He's gonna be turning 77. I'm gonna hang out with him. I'm gonna be hanging out with him on his 77th birthday. I don't know if he should be bowling at 77, but he wants to try, and he says his wrist will be the problem, and I almost want to try to talk him into CBD, but you know what I mean? I don't know if that's going to work for someone like my dad, because even though it has 0 THC in it, he'll still kind of, you know, I don't know how. Is my dad watching right now? There's a very good chance he could be watching, and we could just have this conversation right here. But I don't know. I don't know. It won't affect him, but I don't know how he'll feel about it.
The vehicle is still driving northbound very slowly.
All right, guys, we're on our way to a call in Vernon. It's an expanded traffic collision, which means you know where I got the information from. But the location where it's at, they usually have good calls right there, so we're on our way to it. And when it does come to CBD, I don't know what to do. I'm guessing I want the cream to rub it on the places that hurt, but I also hear the the oil drops are good. So I don't know yet. Any suggestions? Drops or lotion? Yeah, J. Cole, it is where I got the call from. And like I said, because I said expanded, you know where it came from. Dude, why are you slowing down? Your lane's fine. Oil works better? Thank you. Oil drops. Thanks, guys. Tablets. All right, so don't do the, don't go with the lotion. Cool. All right. I like what you're saying. That makes a little more sense because lotion, you put it on specific spots. Oil kind of goes throughout the body, which makes sense. Yeah, there's a crash on the 91 unit. There's actually a crash on the 91 right now at Euclid. The vehicle is on fire. LAX is there. There's also one at the 91 and 241 or Gibson Canyon, same area. John Hugh, let's just say the 90s are a little fuzzy. Like people talk about, you know, our parents talk about the 60s. Well, my 90s were fun. But I'm an adult. I'm a father. I'm a business owner. It's not for me. No, I'm not speeding. I'm only going 75. It just looks fast. You'll hear when I'm speeding. Big difference. Talking about it. Slow down. I'm not driving fast. You'll know when I'm driving fast. You hear my car do this. Now that was driving fast. I should have got off at Alameda, not Indiana. I made a mistake. It's got me all talking about the 90s and I started forgetting things again. Do I have a gas fund? Yes, I do. It's right below the comment section. You're more than welcome to donate. Although, I've never once asked anyone to donate, and I'm not going to start asking now. But you did ask about a gas fund. So, that's where you can fund my gas. But to be honest, I am a hard-working dude. I fund my own gas and my own things. I don't need no one's money. I don't need no one's money. And I really shouldn't be reading comments, but I do look in my rearview mirror and sometimes I see things come up. Alright, so we should be there in about 3 minutes. I'm guessing it's going to involve a big rig. There's lots of big rigs out where we're going. It's the city of Vernon. I think they have a population of 50 people. But again, not speeding. I am going 55, which might be a little fast on this street. Yeah, I'm going 55 and a 35. But, am I really though? Ooh, I should have been my left right there. Some of a biscuit. I don't know how many people live in Vernon. I know there's not many. I do know that there is not many whatsoever.
Approximately 30 minutes ago from 70th and Denver. The suspect was seen westbound 70th to unknown location in a vehicle, a black Toyota Sienna, license plate of 70 and a Mary 962. 70 and a Mary 962. About 72 black Toyota Sienna. Suspect 7 black.
I believe the light up here is Soto, and then we have some blocks to travel. But we should have already been southbound Soto. I should have got off at Alameda, or Santa Fe, I guess. Santa Fe would have been the correct one. This intersection right here, Soto and 8th, there's a gas station right to our left. I had an intersection baby call there once. It was great. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that intersection baby call was on Stringers LA. It was one of the ones that we reverse engineered. It's funny too, because I asked the firefighter, I'm like, hey, we got a boy or a girl? And he's like, well, I'm no professional, but I think it's and I thought in my head, I'm like, you are a professional. Like, you're the professional. You just delivered the baby. Yeah, you're a professional. It was pretty funny. All right, do they have anything on here about it?
49, cancel incident 507, CD no longer needed.
Nope, nothing on there about it. Ricky, that was a long time ago before those situations were here. That's probably a good 10 years ago. If it was on Stringers LA, it was definitely over 10 years ago. Wow, that's crazy. No, Stringers LA is not on Netflix Chopper 1. It was on True TV, but I did grab them and put them on the LOUDLABS news channel. So if you put in Stringers LA, it should come up on our LOUDLABS news YouTube channel, the channel we're on right now. We'll call it the prequel to Shot in the Dark. It's funny because people ask, did Howard and you, because of the cliffhanger, did you and Howard get together? Did you guys combine? I can honestly say I've been working with Howard for many years, and I can honestly say now I'll never be working with Howard again, except for Shot in the Dark 2. If we do Shot in the Dark 2, obviously I'll be working with him, but not with him, if that makes any sense. And we'll let Howard be the D-bag for that season. I know I was the D-bag for the first season, but we'll let Howard be the D-bag for the second season. Let all you guys see him for who he really is. Alright, so it lied. It is not around here. We would have already passed it, right? I'm hearing it right there, but I'm not seeing it.
27 back in the vehicle, Fred.
Copy that. I did make those calls for you. They were waiting for you. Right? That's south. That's north. Yeah, that thing should be, we just passed it. And I did look down Fruitland.
Aw, thanks. You're such a nice guy.
Shh. Keep that a secret. Right, I'm on Soto.
Oh, right. 10-4. You're horrible. I hate it here.
There we go. Alright, so this is north, right? And that's north, right? Yeah. Alright, I'm just making sure I'm not the one who's not figuring this out. Alright, where are you at? So it's not Soto and Fruitland. Maybe it's Fruitland and Soto. Oh, yep, it's Fruitland and Soto. And usually they're good crashes here, so let's see what we got. Oh, guy's already in the ambulance. It's not that good.
One of the teams actually has a van out here because I think they were responding over to the other
Morning. Not too much, how are you? It's looking like we have one vehicle crash into a pole. I'm not too late. It's not a story. He's upset that I'm here. He told the officer, well, what's that guy doing? Why does he have a camera? And the officer's like, well, don't crash into a pole. So it's not a story, it's not something I'm gonna send out. I'm actually gonna go get back in my car and try to find something else. And cops here are really cool tonight. I appreciate that. You're late, there's no one to pick up, buddy. EMTs using lights, sirens. There's no one to pick up, pal. Looks like you got beat. J. Cole, are you guys like ambulances? Or like tow trucks, whoever gets here first kind of thing? person wasn't trapped, so there was no extrication to be involved. He was just crashed. I love it how all you ambulance drivers all finally put on your vests and your helmets, because so many of them have gotten in trouble by us, and not by us like turning them in, just by being on TV incorrectly. Now they're pulling someone out, or they're pulling their backboard out. Is there somebody I don't see? Or are they gonna move him from the Vernon ambulance to the care ambulance? Vernon's like, we don't want to take you to the hospital. Am I hiring? That's me. Hold on. Nope.
Okay, same thing goes for this. As far as editing.
Yes, it seems like you have a fast process, so it'd be so much easier and quicker just to put it all on the timeline instead of picking your best shots. But your best shots are going to be the fire shots, so as long as you don't have like a documentary of 20 minutes, you should be good. Like if it's 7-8 minutes, you're fine.
Yeah, it is actually about 15-18 minutes, somewhere around there.
You gotta learn to edit while you shoot. Throw them all your fire, and then give them some little things here or there at the end.
10-4.
LAX. All right, let's see what these guys are doing. Are they walking to the other ambulance, or is there someone to be transported that I don't see? Well, now you got me curious. I'll be right back.
Rescue 43, person down, 10-850 West National Boulevard. 5, Rescue 65, difficult respirations, 843, number 976. Life Force 92, Rescue 43, first down. Go ahead with the membership number.
It's just the passenger. I just want to make sure nobody was under the car or something that I didn't see, but he's up there walking with a bandage around his head. Not that big of a deal. No, Novell, that's what he does. It's industry standard. You gotta understand, I didn't play it for the cameras. Zach didn't play it for the cameras. Who you saw on there, that was me, that was Zach. Howard was the only fake ass mother flipper on there. Oh, woe is me, I'm gonna lose my family business, but I'm the executive producer, so I gotta make a great show, so I'm gonna cry and try to act.
9140 East Burner Street, Unit 33C, Castle Lindsay.
Neck right down to your tape.
I wonder how Shot in the Dark 2 would be with only RMG. because Zach, he didn't want to do it to begin with, and now he's not in the industry. I'm sure he'll eventually make his way back because he calls it his passion. But if, all right, who's this? I see you. And if I don't do it, and my company doesn't do it, that means it's just the actor. The actor who plays a stringer. You know, to this day, I guarantee you, I've still got more stories for RMG than Howard. Howard only became a full-time stringer a year and a half ago. Besides that, he was just playing one on TV twice. And he did it for fun on the weekends, but his main job was chasing Caitlyn Jenner. Yeah, I'm having a hard choice. I'll be a prima donna and ask for more money per episode. We'll start there. If I don't get that, but I don't want to, I'm not in the business of helping Howard, so by doing the show, it'll help Howard, but by not doing the show, it could hurt me. I obviously have a fan base. It's obviously decent money for doing what I'm already doing anyways. And from what I'm told, I'm able to go live during it, so it might be fun. And I like cameras following me, so I'm more on the side of doing it than not doing it. But you never know, man. We'll just start with the money thing. I'm gonna ask for more money. And don't ask how much it was. Nobody's gonna tell you.
9 and 21, structure response in 20's area. 11802, Mondon Avenue, across of Albertus.
There's some stringer companies that were butthurt because they weren't involved, so they've been telling people that, yeah, no, it wasn't enough money for us to do it. It's like, dude, I know who was asked to do it and who wasn't asked to do it. You were never asked to do it, so by saying you denied it makes you sound great, but for the people that actually know, you just tried to connect yourself with something that you're not a part of. And you know who I'm talking about. It's the person that's watching here that never leaves a comment. They know, they know, we know who you are.
507.
Chopper 1, that's not true. I'm not the only reason, because you didn't know. Did you know about me before the show? Or did you see the show and then you only like it because of LOUDLABS? You watched it because it was on Netflix and it was entertaining. Alright, so let's go back. Let's go back. Let's go back. Let's go back. Let's go back to where we are. Never saw Shot in the Dark. Whoa, Wesley, you should. You really should. Yeah, Neville, a lot of people did that, and I'm really happy and proud of that. It makes me happy that people knew who we were before the show, and then once they saw the show, they're like, oh, hey, I know that guy. And they put 2 and 2 together, and it was really cool. Hey, Alf. Maybe you're new, maybe you're not, but given my location, without me giving the location, is a real quick way to get blocked. I'm not being mean, I'm just being truthful. It's for my safety and yours. Now, when I'm in downtown LA or Hollywood Boulevard, it's obvious. But when I'm in places, we'll call it the hood, I just like to be safe that way. And it's all good. No worries, Alf. Is that what you said? Alf? Alf? No problem. I thought it was Alf. Sorry. But yeah, Alf, appreciate you understanding. Thank you. And trust me, I do it too on the news. Like when I'm watching the news from the helicopter, I'm sitting there yelling at the streets that it is, because when you know it, you know it. And it gets you excited that you know it. But at the same time, I gotta be safe out here. Ghostwalker. Actually, that was Austin, not Howard. And Austin really wasn't acting. Austin really did save that dude. Oh, what's up, Bronson? My wife just texted me and said that Bronson and her are on their way to the donut shop, and Bronson is going to watch me while she's grabbing donuts. What's up, buddy? Hi, Bronson. Hi, Bronson. And no, Austin wasn't playing up for the cameras. Austin was shaken up, and Austin did save that dude. But back to Bronson. What up, dude? It's me, Daddy. I wish I had the Big Bang Theory song to play for you. My son's 15 months old, and anytime the Big Bang Theory theme song comes on, he lights up, starts shaking his hands. It is awesome. And no, I can't sing it. I can just do the end. But what's up, buddy? I'll eat some donuts. Lover butt. I'm gonna swing some clubs with. Uh-oh, hold on. Matter of fact, he just texted me. Hold on 1 second. I'll be right back. Oh no, I don't want to be right back. He's gonna have to wait because Bronson's here, and everything gets on hold for Bronson. What's up, Bronny? Oh, you guys ready? I'm gonna sing the song that I made up for Bronson. Ready? Here we go. Hi, little Bronson. How are you? I am fine. I love you. I am the daddy. You are the son. What you think about that, baby Bronson? What you think about that, baby Bronson? I make up a lot of songs. I made up a lot of songs since he was born. That's the one that stuck. And there's different versions like, hi, little Bronson, how are you? We are fine because we love you. I am your daddy. You are my son. What you think about that, baby Bronson? Yeah, I'm not scared to act like an idiot for my kid. It's Pear Blossom. I'm also getting messages right now and pictures of him watching me, because you can watch YouTube on your TV now. So my wife throws me up on the big screen, and I get to say hi to Bronson while he's sitting there eating his food. Hi, little Bronson, how are you? I am fine because I have you. You are my son. I am the daddy. That didn't make any chance. Uh-oh, supply vehicle. Ooh, maybe I want to go there. I'm not too far from there.
Copy, Springs 84 responding. All units responding to the structure fire in 20 District 11802 Mondon Avenue. Engine 20 on scene, report light smoke showing from the Bravo side of a single-story, single-family dwelling.
Smoking. Fire in Norwalk, but light smoke showing. How far are you? You're telegraphing Greenwood for the most part. If I hop on the 5 right now, no, that ain't gonna work. Too far for a vehicle fire. All right, we're just gonna continue on where we're going. It's funny because sometimes I act like a tough guy. Big, mean, tough guy, bully Scott. But deep down, put a kid in my life, I ain't no tough guy. I'm just a little boy in an adult body with my dad's shoulders. Sometimes that make me laugh. Because tough guys don't make up songs and sing them to their kids. Well, thank you, Wesley. That's my new goal. I'm not trying to be the best stringer anymore. I'm trying to be the best dad I can be with the circumstances I'm given. You know, I was the best stringer at one point, and I still have my stringer moments, but I'm not trying to be the best stringer these days. I'm trying to be the best dad I can be, and I'm doing an okay job at it. Yesterday we had a great time. Great time. But I need a story to feed, so let's do this. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Hey, Lilu, you guys still watching? Because I need to take my phone for a second and check some texts. Am I going to live stream today? I am not going to live stream on LOUDLABS, but I'm guessing Dademan or Michaela will be live on FamLabs. We'll be live on FamLabs playing some games. That's my guess. I won't be live until I go back out, and I probably won't be out until late Sunday night / basically Monday morning. Because the Rams are playing and the Patriots are playing, and I'm going to be watching the games and barbecuing and making nachos, barbecuing some chicken legs, eating some vegetable platters, and making some nachos. I don't know if Lilu is watching still. Lilu, are you watching? She didn't say yes, so I'm gonna say no. Alright, I'll be right back. I won't lie. I will not lie. I just looked at a picture of my son watching me. He's in his high chair watching me on TV. My day's done. I won. I won. Although it's YouTube, which doesn't mean anything because we're in control of our own channels, it still makes me happy. It still makes me happy. Especially considering how much I always wanted to be involved in TV and wanted to be on TV. The fact that my son's sitting there watching, and it's keeping him calm, that he is in his high chair watching me on TV, that's cool. I don't need to get a story, I won.
Roger.
Rescue 803 entry 101 South Hill.
Did you guys see the most recent picture? Ah, man, I tried to say picture and post together. Did you guys see one of the most recent pictures I posted of Bronson? After posting it, I didn't realize his face was all dirty, but it's too cute not to post. Per his eyes and his butt, he's definitely my son. But where'd that red hair come from? Or strawberry blonde, we'll call it. And it's funny because as we were, my wife has blue piercing eyes, and as the baby was developing, we were like thinking what he was gonna look like, you know, black hair, blue eyes. Basically, we thought he was gonna be Archer. And I remember specifically the first thing I said when I saw him come out, and I saw him come out from the angle that wasn't gonna ruin my thoughts of my wife for the rest of my life. She's probably watching this, but I didn't take a look once. Didn't look once. I know what it looks like down there. I've been down there plenty of times. Didn't need to see it in that way. So I hung out with her. I didn't hang out down there. So the first thing I saw was his head. And I go, I see his head. Oh my gosh, he has brown hair. Like, that was surprising. And it was brown because it was wet. But once it dried up, it was red. But yeah, it was pretty crazy seeing his head come out from the angle I saw it come out, basically from where her head was, and And all of a sudden I see her belly, and then I see a head, and I'm like, oh my God, I see his head. He has brown hair. And that was weird because he wasn't supposed to have brown hair. I thought he was going to have black hair.
511 Union Ave.
69 Roger.
1887, can you put the call to the whole on our stack? 986 and 1.
Coast Walker, that's not funny, but funny.
1887 Roger.
I am cursed or blessed with a great memory that does not forget things. I think I've said this once and I've said it before. My grandma was on her deathbed. My dad said, please come to the hospital. And I went to the hospital to support my dad and his brothers, not to see my grandma. He opened the door and she goes, she's right in there on the other side of that curtain. I go, I'm good. I know I have memories of my grandma from the time I can remember till the time that she died. And I didn't need to ruin any of those memories by walking in and talking to her on her deathbed, which would have made no difference to her at all. Her sons were there. She smiled. That's all I needed. I didn't need to go there and ruin the visuals that I had. So that is why I stuck around on the north side during the during the birth. If that makes sense.
What's your pointing?
I was a C-section, and that's because my head was a centimeter too big. Who would have thunk? My head's big. I have too big of a head. Who would have thought that? It was the shoulders. It was them shoulders. Alright, a large object in the number 2. That's not going to work for me right now. You guys still on that SIG alert? Damn. They got some police activity going on the 91 off-ramp. 91 and Downey Road. I never messed with it. What time is it? 6. I'm gonna be meeting up with yeah, we do. Hold on, I'll be back. I promise. I told you I'd be back, and we're back! And we're back! Ooh, let's see, let's check out Renee's car on fire. Or excuse me, let's check out LAX's car on fire.
21490, 21490, come in.
290, go.
21490, cancel the T-unit, request the 101, so field for 315301. Cancel this to 987. No T-unit needed.
Ranburn Avenue.
I'm checking out something else now. I saw something that caught my mind. I need to go backwards. Right on, Edward. Look at Edward. That's what I'm talking about. All right, now back to him. Oh, he hasn't edited. Oh, it's not up there yet. It's not up there yet. Oh, that's not good. But let's check out Edward's footage. Damn.
Victim is female, 32 years, and talked about unknown suspect. Close to residence 1014, RD 195. 1091.
They call that a detached garage. I'm like, dude, that's a flipping warehouse.
85 with those corners.
I'm guessing though he's gonna have competition with Kyle from RMG, but whatever. There's a question that I want to answer.
Go ahead.
Jason H. Yes, I'm doing 300 for half night, which is splittable with one other dude, or 600 for a full night. Difference between half night and full night is 4 hours and 6 hours. But for you Loud Labs loyals, all you have to do is when you contact me at scott@loudlabs.com, or even if you're not a loyal, if you contact me at scott@loudlabs.com, for you guys I take $100 off each. So it's only $200 for a half night and $400 for a full night. I'm never going to publicly put that out in a message. My prices are what they are for the public, but for you guys, course I'll give you a deal. Heck, I might even hire you. No, I'm not gonna hire you. But I was just saying that because I've hired a few people from the live stream, and it's so far working out. How long is a half night? 4 hours. 4 hours is a half night. Right on, Jason. I'll be here. I'll be here for at least the next year and a half, and after that, I'll still be here, but not as consistently. But I'll consistently be out, just not in the hood. Well, not this hood. Will you live stream it? Yes, but it depends on the person. I need their permission. Most likely they're gonna want to do it. But yeah, of course I'll live stream. Of course I'll live stream my ride-alongs. LX27 Red 5 LX. What's your ETA on upload? Because we want to see it.
Just a couple more minutes.
Copy that. We're all awaiting your footage.
10-4. Yeah, I have the write-up already. I'm just waiting for the export.
132, 1.
Copy.
374 my stack, exit dispo.
Boulevard at Lone Wolf Cigar Lounge. Privacy Center Motion, Incident 1019. Marty was with him for 1289. Ellie, I'm away from my vehicle right now. Can you raise my attack?
Hold on, guys. I'll be right back.
415.709 South Grand Falls South.
232, Terminal CBS, PD, PR, 100,
Yeah, PR and you looked up the thing again. It looks like it has his old cell phone on there, and the location that you guys are at, or is that his house?
So verify where is the victim's his old phone's location, not the phone that was taken tonight.
Bam, bam.
Roger. His old phone's off, and the phone that he has on right now is his phone.
Tara,
phone that he has at home.
don't be racist. Just be general. Women are kind of crazy.
Holding 4 ounce of calls are timed out. Trespass suspect 833 South Flower Street, incident 880, 507 radio. Based in Los Angeles,
no, Jason, they're out, and they're out pretty strong. They're doing well.
5th Street, incident 993. Trespass suspect 112 at 5th Street, incident 994.
Jason, do you mean you haven't seen him on TV, or are you a firefighter or police officer and you haven't seen him out in the field? Or are you a fire buff photographer and you haven't seen him out in the field?
30 to 35 years.
Are the videos we see on YouTube what you send to the news? Yes, they are. Absolutely. I don't edit anything out for YouTube. I do not.
9592 Edward 2. 95929 Edward 2. Incident 1011 RDE 1979. Incident 7 units, battery domestic violence, occurred 30 to 40 minutes ago.
Ah, gotcha. Yeah, you're not going to see them on my live show. I mean, a few lives ago, I said, oh, there's Howard, and that's about it. But no, you're not going to see him on my live show. J. Cole, right? No, they shoot news. They're on the news sometimes, but it's mostly for... I mean, I don't want to say it's mostly for Instagram, but that's mostly where his stuff ends up. Scott, can you please tell me what happened to Zach? Did he leave? I can't tell you what happened to Zach. It's way personal. For Zach, it's personal. And I was raised right not to put that kind of business out there. But I'll tell you personally, if you want to go snowboarding and have a beer with me, I'll tell you personally. Or if you want to golf and have a beer with me, I'll tell you personally. If we get a season 2 and there's cameras and money involved, I'll absolutely say it. I have the correct wording to where I won't get too personal about it. But yeah, he gone. He gone. Are there forms for different states? I can't wait for season 2. What do you mean forms for different states? Stringing. I'll tell you exactly how they got green cards. They owned a business in the United States for over 10 years. Thanks to this guy. Well, you can own a business. They had a working business for over 10 years, thanks to this guy. Austin has now become a U.S. citizen, and he did it through the normal channels. Howard, he married an American. So they're both U.S. citizens right now. Mock is not. Mock is still here on a work visa and goes back and forth, but because he works for a company here in LA that's been here for more than 10 years, thanks to me, he's on a work visa. Ah, Tara, I'm jealous. I'm so jealous. You're in Vermont. Ooh. Very pretty in Vermont. Very pretty, I'm guessing.
PR, male light, brown over blue, black baseball hat with red diamond, blue and gray shirt, black Nike pants, green Nike shoes.
What's up,
PR
kitty?
has knife and backpack. PR standing by in lobby.
What's up, little kitty?
2 incident 1031 in RT 154.
Janet, he's messing with a lot of things. West Texas just got some snow. At least Little Elm did. They got a ½ inch of snow last night. Forms for stringers, yes. I don't know what that means. I don't know what different forms are. Like different ways of stringing, or are there like chat rooms, or... sorry, I don't know your question. But I'll be happy to answer it once I figure it out. I think I kind of know what your chat rooms. I'm sure there is. I don't belong to any of them. I'm talked about in all of them, but no, I don't know of any, but I know they exist. I don't know the names of them, is what I mean. But I know there's some on Reddit. I know Facebook has forums, things like that. Like I said, I'm not a part of any, but I'm talked about in all. I've only been here for 1 to 2 months tops, so I have no clue who Howard or Zach is. Well, Angela, do you have Netflix? Angela Witt, do you have Netflix? Because if you do have Netflix, you're gonna be excited for your Sunday and Monday.
3 Roger, apartment 201.
Ah, you don't? What a bummer. Every once in a while, there are companies or websites that find a way to put it for free. So if anybody can find Shot in the Dark on a free form where you can post the link right here, post it up for her so she can start watching it. But there's a good chance it's not going to last long, but at least you'll be able to see an episode or 2. In the meantime, you can watch Stringers LA. Stringers LA. You can watch Stringers LA on this channel, and we'll call that the prequel to Shot in the Dark. Zach wasn't here. I think he was in high school at the time, and I was working with Howard on that show. Dude, they just raised the prices for Netflix. Those guys wanted an extra $300 million a month because they have 100 million subscribers, and they raised it $3. I'm no good at math, but that's an extra $300 million a month.
Your call stated that it's coming from apartment 105, additional incident 995. Downtown, since the vehicle is a gold, older model Mercedes on a license plate driving at 80 miles per hour. Code 3 incident 1033 or 1115. North Continue Town identified 134.
Yeah, Jason, it's fun to drive this car sometimes. Especially when you know it's going to be on the internet forever. On Stringers LA, you see me with RMG and LOUDLABS watermarks. The only LOUDLABS watermark you'll see me with is
in Colorado and Eagle Rock.
The Hurricane. The Hurricane. You got to remember, at that time, RMG was ran by On Scene. So, and I just had a discussion about this. I don't want to, I got donuts addressed for even Walmart. My wife and I have this thing called, you're Walmart ready, you can go. Which means it doesn't matter what you're wearing. But right now she goes, I'm not even Walmart ready. I just went to the donut shop. There was a time where, I don't want to get too personal about it, but there was a time where RMG got into some trouble. And not any kind of trouble where the law was after him or anything like that. No, nothing like that. But it was, I was their only employee, and things were a little rough because they were a new business, so I basically had On Scene Video take over RMG. And because of that, I went chasing a hurricane with one of On Scene's cameramen, and it was just easier to do it under On Scene, since On Scene is the one who won no matter what logo was on TV at the time. So, PJ's Walmart attire, absolutely. But I think on Stringers LA, that's the only time you'll see the On Scene logo for me. I don't think, all of the other ones would have been RMG for me. Hold on, I'll be right back.
Is it unit possible to 11 suspects 57th and Main? You can PR mail Hispanic flag package range to the 4-year-old.
No, the suspect got caught. The suspect was caught. Let me see if I could, here, watch. Hold on, give me a second. All right, here is a link to the story. Some of the footage is not mine. Some of it is the father-son team. We kind of split the story. Once the dude swam so far away, I just left, tried to grab another angle. At that point, I didn't need to come back because those guys were there with both their cameras. So him going in the water, him swimming is my footage. Him being taken into custody or a soundbite is their footage. But there is the link, and you can check it out.
1019-8853, they're not logging in.
Where my story at? I want a story. I need one. I want a story. Yep.
Unit for the post you call identify. Very domestic violence. 1546 with MLK.
Ooh, let's see.
Incident
I want to see. I want to see his footage.
2871, verify you speed entry 709 South Mariposa.
LAX 27 Red 5.
I'm uploading interdubs right now.
Copy. I just want to make sure you don't name it anything similar to what you already named your wrong way driver crash on the 91. Maybe call this wrong way fiery crash.
Radio check.
10-4.
Doesn't matter what you already slugged it, that's fine. Just, you don't want to name it similar to what you've already named the one crash. And the word fiery always makes me think I'm spelling it wrong. It does. I always double check whenever I spell fiery. I'm like, that doesn't look right. That's not how you spell fiery, but it's how you spell fiery.
Copy. I think I named this one a fatal, or have fatal in the name. The other one is just a crash.
Copy that. Once it's uploaded, I'll probably change it to wrong way fiery fatal.
I probably wouldn't have a possible.
Yeah, it's unfortunate that they were both on the same freeway.
Copy. Who died? The wrong way driver or an innocent person?
Yeah, wrong way driver. It was unknown if there was any other people in the car as well. It was fully engulfed, man.
Copy that. At least it wasn't a shooting. I was going to ask you, is that the first time you watch somebody die like that? But when you watch them die in a fiery crash, it's not the same as when you watch them get shot and killed. Crazy job we have.
And it should be uploaded.
All right, let's watch this footage.
It was semi.
Actually, I need to change the name first, so... Uploaded to what? What file did you put it on? What file did you put it on?
Hey, Red 5, could you double check to make sure it's uploaded? I'm kind of stuck on the screen here, and it's not telling me that it is.
I'm refreshing, and I do not see it.
I think watch 2 is down.
10 for 3 seconds.
They're investigating 8024 Woodman into 1011 and RD.
Yeah, thank God he didn't kill anybody with himself. And yes, Angela, LX is doing a great job. I'm very happy. I always had 2 part-time stringers in Orange County, but I always wanted a full-time stringer. And between the 2 part-time stringers, they get along great with the full-time stringers. So we now have Orange County well covered. It's been a long time since I had... Hey, Scott, did you see the footage? I haven't seen the footage. I heard about it, and I've seen the pictures. Where do y'all upload to? Our upload site.
1151 vehicles, launching towards the 238 no further.
Why did you change the name of his story? He already had a story today called Wrong Way Driver Crash Westbound 91. So this was literally a wrong way driving crash westbound 91. All he did was add the word fatal into it. I want it to be completely different so nobody gets the 2 stories confused. The first one, we're going to continue calling it Wrong Way Driver Crash. The next one, when he uploads it, I'm going to change the name to Wrong Way Fatal Crash. Just so it doesn't get confused. And I'm going to take the words 91 out of it so it doesn't get confused with the first one. He's had 2 stories that are kind of similar tonight on the same freeway. But he's also new. He's literally a rookie. Literally a rookie. Thank you, Angel. If you guys watch Channel 4, dude, Channel 4 went from the guy in the water straight to the Long Beach fire, straight to the Orange County pursuit that ended in Long Beach. And I'm guessing my competition goes, oh, well, he just packaged all that. No, that's 3 separate hits. One from the father-son team, which was mine, but I gave it to them, so it's theirs. One from me and one from Sam. On KCal, bam! Patty, how many stories did you see on KCal? Just the dude in the water, or did you see other stories? Because I'm only aware of the dude in the water, but I haven't done a DVR check and I haven't got the DVR report, so I'm just going by what I've seen, you know, going through the internet, going through their websites and things like that. Dude in the water, yeah, I knew that. And I just put that up. I just put that link up. I need to find out who or what company works the Panama City Beach, Florida area. I'm sure they have crazy action here. LAX is gonna learn his lesson the hard way. Gotta shoot short. Shoot short. Are the expressways confusing? Why are there so many wrong way crashes? They're not confusing. We just have a lot of drunk drivers out here, and weed's legal. So, got a lot of impaired drivers out here.
South of 3. Facing southbound. 99 western south of 1st, facing southbound.
Where your story at? Oh, there it is, right there. Ooh! All right, so LX, your story is up. And let me change this here. Edit.
Minivan ID is multiple 484, suspect 6520 Long Ridge Avenue, code resident 1040-8929.
Boom. All right, guys, let's watch this. You're watching it with me for the first time too. Damn.
And the story is sent.
Damn. Copy that. We're all watching your footage right now on the live stream.
You mean the documentary?
You'll learn. You'll learn the hard way, but at least you'll learn.
Yeah, man, I'm learning that losing money sucks. So, yeah, I gotta get that crap out there ASAP.
I'm guessing, I don't know if OC Hawk showed up, but Southern County's probably got it out faster, but it is the weekend. And because of the time, they've kind of already decided what stories they're going to use. So you might get Channel 4 because you got plenty of time for them to look at the footage, and depending on what your other stories and packages are. And then we always have Channel 11, Channel 52. Channel 5 has news right now, but they like to buy new things for their 6 o'clock news. Oh, dude, we're literally watching someone die right now, man. You're right, Janet. No one should die, man. Or, sorry, no one should die, woman. But at least he didn't hurt anybody. Only hurt himself. Yeah, it's great footage, but he hasn't hit stop once, and that kind of is going to hurt him and screw him if he doesn't figure it out. What kind of car was that? Isn't it crazy? All the people just driving by, like not a care in their world. Not a care in their world, just driving by. Obviously, there's nothing they can do, but still, man. I don't think I've ever driven by an accident when no one was there and be like, oh, hey, look.
Media, incident 1055.
Good stuff, dude. Good stuff. Absolutely, Tegan. Absolutely. I like to shoot in 10-second increments. Unless I'm in a rush, then I'll shoot like 40 or 50-second increments, but I'll do less clips. I also like to shoot about, I say 3-minute packages, but I always overshoot, and I do that for reasons because a lot of people use my footage for training. A lot of people use my footage for like to see more of it, and I have a fast process, so I shoot a little more. But if I'm sitting there with competition, no, I keep it short. Ghostwalker, yes, but at that time he couldn't cross the freeway. Freeway hadn't been shut down yet. He got there before CHP or the police officers. Excuse me, CHP or fire. I'm guessing once the freeway was shut down, he made his way around, but there's really nothing he could shoot right there. That was the best angle, best shot possible. Now he did feed 9 minutes, but let's see here. Let's see what we got. Dude, we're 5 minutes in, and fire's not even putting water on it yet. Now they're putting water on it, and now he moved right up to it. Oops. Yeah, see, he's on it. He crossed the freeway once they shut the freeway down. He made his way to it. This is on the 91 freeway at Euclid in Fullerton.
It's incident 1059.
Hey, Roger, 8460 pounds.
He's had 4 stories tonight. 2 in Garden Grove and 2 on the 91. Oh, that's why that guy died. Oh, that's exactly why that guy died.
Possible female admitted on this 13014 Sherman Way.
So it's a dangerous spot right there, and it's for CHP to move about where they need to move about. But if you look, he hit the K-rail dead on straight while he was going the wrong way.
Blue paisley pants, no shoes. Information is at 863 earning 1522.
Damn. LAX Red 5. Unless you're on the phone, don't worry about it.
Burial Avenue, Unit 442.
Let's hope he died before the burning.
The subject is the husband of
Those are my 2 worst fears, drowning or burning. I don't want to die either of those ways.
Pressure appears to see multiple calls for the subject for the past 15 minutes and no response on the other end. Situation 1061 ID 2158.
LAX, go!
Has Chad done any tricks like trying to shine his light in your camera or get in your way? I guess he didn't hear it.
Red 5, you have traffic?
Yeah, he didn't hear it. I do. I said it. I guess it didn't go through. Has Chad done any of his tricks, like shining his light in your lens, or walking in front of you, or telling the battalion chief that you don't belong there?
Came up to me on the runway crash, and he goes, "Oh yeah, the CHP said that you know, you can't be here." And I go, "Well, maybe he told you that, but he didn't tell me anything."
Stringer tricks, man. Stringer tricks sucks. And see how I called it? I know my competition, and I know how desperate they are. Isn't that funny how I can tell what he does? I know how people work. That's funny. Yeah, I do. I do have a new bang today.
Yeah, people should mind their own business.
Bangstar Berry! Bangstar Berry, that guy should have bought a fireproof car. I don't know if they exist. I don't know if they exist. It's funny because this cat named Chad, he talks so much crap about Brent, but yet they're basically 2 peas in a pod. It's funny watching those 2 guys at a scene because they hate each other, but yet they're the same dude. Hey, LX! Say hi to LX and everybody give him an applause. The dude is killing it right now, man. Woo! Even if he gets 0 hits tonight, he is killing it. I'm guessing you'll get some, dude. What up? I'm still looking for my story, dude. I'm still looking for my story. But I told everybody since
both of those combined story of the night.
Since you got your first hit, you've got hits every night, I think, since. Right on, man. I couldn't be more proud of you. Stoked on the lax. Have you ever seen Stringer's fist fight? No, I haven't. I always say, if I fight a Stringer, it's going to be considered a hate crime. And that's just because I hate him. Has nothing to do with religion or preference of male or female. It's just because I hate him. No, but I have seen 2 Stringers yell at each other very closely, and I knew it wasn't going to go anything because I knew both Stringers. One was a new Stringer, one was an old Stringer, and it was hilarious. Now, I may or may not have given Zach the opportunity to man up at one point. No cameras around. I made sure that no cameras were on, but he didn't want to. And then he went home that night from filming. Said I hurt his wrist. But and they're
Red 5. That was the case on the Garden Grove rollover.
With who?
Miles. He got right in my face and told me to give him a kiss.
I hope you're watching, Miles. You should have said, "Nah, I'd rather kiss your mom," because Miles' mom drives him around. He's an adult man with a big beard. Look at Miles trying to be a bully. Oh, the stringer game is fun. There's two parts to the game. There's the job and there's the drama. Sometimes the drama can be fun, especially when you're on the winning team sometimes. We're not always on the winning team, but he's been killing it. What's the plan this morning? I think I'm gonna go hit some golf balls with one of our new stringer. If he doesn't show, if he shows, we're gonna go to the driving range. If he doesn't show, I'm probably gonna play the back nine somewhere. Y'all need a reality show. We have one. It's called Shot in the Dark, and we're not allowed to do any other ones until we can't do Shot in the Dark. Or for right now, we have Scott in the Dark. That dude's yelling. He's very happy. Scott, you want a story? Come to Sacramento. A lot of people talk shit about you, but you are an awesome person. Who talks crap about me in Sacramento? The police officers or firefighters? We are moving to Sacramento. We'll be in Sacramento in 2020. You have to have a good relationship with the police. Although sometimes I don't, but no police officers ever got mad at me for something he saw me do on TV. It's something that happens right in the field, and then by the time it's all over, we're all friends sometimes, most of the time, not all the time. That's a good question. That's a good question. What's the opening on the freeway on LX270? What's the opening? Oh, that opening is, it's a K-rail, but if police want to make a U-turn on the freeway and switch turns, they have a little area where the K-rail breaks up, and that dude looks like he just hit dead on. I'm curious, Janet. No, not in SAC, on Loud Labs itself. Oh, but who though? Who? Yeah, I'm leaving my house in just a few minutes. Oh, all right, buddy. I guess we're hitting some balls. Who? Police officers or stringers? And it's funny because they don't know us, but they're going to. They're going to. It's not really a gore point. Gore points are like freeway entrances, right? And if somebody's talking crap about you, it must mean you're doing something right. But that's not necessarily true, because I talk crap on people doing things wrong all the time. LAX, you should have kissed him. Seriously, you should have kissed him. If he walks up to me and asks me for a kiss, I would have definitely kissed him.
Bro, my wife would have been pissed.
I might have even tongued him. Or the best thing is, not with that herpy on your lip. Stringers like Nick. So Janet, they do have stringers in Sacramento. I'm very interested in that market. I will be out there soon. So I guess you can let Nick know that Loud Labs is on their way. So yeah, I'm very interested about the Sacramento market. We'll be heading out there in 2020, but before that, we're gonna go test some waters. Victor and Mike are gonna be heading up there. So Victor will just brush it off his shoulder. Mike, on the other hand, Mike will hold a grudge against you for the rest of your career and make it a point to beat you for the rest of your career. Hitting some balls makes me laugh every time, but I know what you meant. Now I'm going to go smack some balls. You expanding outside of California? April, we already have. We are in New York, which is the #1 market in the country. I do have some interest in Chicago, which is the number 3 market in the country. We are in Dallas. We are in Vegas. Vegas needs some help. We are in Detroit. Detroit kind of had a conflict of interest, but we'll figure it out. We're also in San Luis Obispo, and I need to go to San Luis Obispo to help him out a little bit. But we have expanded. Where do I want to go? Do we want to go there or there? I think we went there. I'll be right back. BRB! Angela, why'd you retract? Did you not like what you said? I hate when people are scared to leave their messages up. Or sometimes it's a misspelling, which is understandable. How many news stations are there in LA? 10. English and Spanish. But consistently 6 by. Right? 2, 4, 5, 7, 9, 11, 34, 52, 62. So I guess 9, because there used to be channel 13, but not anymore. So at 9. Oh, Angel, not you. Angel, Angela, whatever, man. It's all the same. I can't see. All right, please say 14 or 16. Have some numbers that say 14 or 16, because we are not in county area except for 14s or 16s. Or 95s. I can book it to 95s. Vehicle into a structure, brush fire, or structure fire. Those are a lot of tones. What was channel 13? We still have channel 13, they just don't have news anymore. Wow. A lot of people can tell what it is just from those tones. I can't. I gotta wait for them to say what it is.
Hey, it looks like it's gonna be a red fire in the city of Walnut.
Brush fire, Walnut, I'm not going to it.
Brush fire, 61th District, corner of San Vicente Drive and La Puente Road. Sheriff on scene.
It's too far for me. Too far for me. What are those tones? Those tones are the tones we're waiting for and listening for and want.
101, no conscious.
Those tones, it's when they call, it's called toning out a story. And right now it's a brush fire or vegetation fire over in the city of Walnut, and there's no way I'm making that from where I am. Could be start of another wildfire though. Absolutely not. Not at 57 degrees and no wind. Nope. Nope, nope, nope.
The phone is in communications plan for the brush fire in zone 6.
You got to remember, and this is no knock on deputies or police, they're not firefighters. So if a bush is on fire, they're going to call it in, and now it's a brush fire. But we will listen up to the size up to see what's up. If it's a size up and they ask for a second alarm right away, then we know it could be something and we'll have time to make it out there. Excuse me. J. Cole, we still have channel 13. You still have channel 13. It's channel 13. They used to have news, and then Fox took over their news, and then at some point they just stopped. No news. And I have a feeling I'm going to be up until the first game, maybe the second. I don't know if I'm going to be out tonight, and I have Monday plans with the family and mom, so Sunday night streaming is questionable for me due to the fact that I'm only right here, and I'm going to be up until at least, I'm going to go play some golf right now, going to watch a football game. So, oh, I am going to be on a podcast Monday night. I will be on the Wolf of OC. You guys can find him on Instagram or YouTube, but it's called Wolf of OC. Robbie is a good friend of mine, and I will be doing his podcast Monday, and he goes out live. So it should be an interesting podcast because it's not work related. We will talk about stringing. We'll talk about all kinds of things. But I don't have to keep it professional due to the fact that it's not on any of my work platforms. When do I sleep? My wife hates this answer. She really does. The answer is whenever I want. She goes, it must be nice just to go lay down when you want. I feel bad. I do feel bad about that, but that's the answer. And I am trying to be more sentimental to her needs and thoughts when it comes to that. I'm trying to be a little more nicer. She hates it when I complain about sleeping. I'm like, oh, I haven't slept in so much. And then I was like, I just need to be quiet because my baby sucks when it comes to sleeping and being a little Buzz Killington. So I need to be a little nicer when I complain about sleeping, or just don't complain about sleeping. Don't talk about not sleeping. Yep. That's exactly true, Patty. She hasn't had a full 8 hours, and I don't know how long. Even when I gave her a 3-day break, she just couldn't pull it. She couldn't pull the full straight hours. She did appreciate, though, waking up and being able to go right back to sleep. She did like that. So, I don't know if I'm going to be out Sunday night. I'll probably be out Monday night after the podcast, unless it's a drinking podcast, and then I won't. But whichever vehicle I take to the podcast tells me what I'll be doing. If I take my work car, definitely not going to be drinking. And it is in OC. It's the Wolf of OC, but he's out in Anaheim Hills area, so maybe I'll work with LAX that night. But if I drive my truck, then I'm definitely going to be drinking it up. Small spot fire, light grass. All right, no brush. And that's why we didn't head out there. Yeah, thanks, Mark. Thank you. When I was a kid, I hated penguins, but that's because of my mom. So now that I have a child, I love penguins because his grandma loves it when he wears penguins. Now, I'm not pushing you out of your area. I'm working with you, bud. We'll double team those people. The things I say. Anything we get, I'll give it to you. Am I near the beach right now? Surf check? I'm not near the beach right now. I am in the hood. I'm as hoodie as it gets. Ghost Walker. So when someone collects something, that's all they get is gifts. I remember at one point in 8th grade, I sat in my living room and counted 139 penguins. Now, that wasn't 139 separate penguin things. It could have been 3 penguins on a sculpture or 6 penguins in a picture, but I counted 139 penguins in my living room. I had a lot of penguins growing up. I hated penguins. But now I adore them and I love them. My mom collected penguins and Ziggy. I can imagine a penguin and a clown house. Please tell me that you have a penguin painted as a clown somewhere. Please tell me that. I don't think I've ever been shot at, not that I'm aware of. I've been shot with plenty of cameras, but I don't think I've ever had bullets go my way or at me, towards me. Your first time on a live chat. What's up? Cena Travels? Well, this is me saying hi to you and welcome. I'm really glad that I could be your first. Do you know who I am? I mean, besides my name being Scott and I work for LOUDLABS? Wow, that's crazy, J. Cole. That is crazy. I haven't got a story yet. That's not cool. Ah, sweet. You watch all the videos. Awesome. Thank you, Cena. Do you have Netflix? Did you watch the Netflix show? Very important that you watch the Netflix show. Looks like we have a cool sunset coming up. It's weird when the hood looks pretty.
Transient and now black 40 years wearing a blue shirt.
Okay, Angel. Tyler says you're a douchebag.
Buddy. 1230 North Sweetser Avenue. Unit.
Janet, what's really weird is I have never met any of them. I do know a Tyler, but I don't think that Tyler said that about me. I don't think I know Nick. And Matt, you can let him know that Loud Labs is coming. Let him know. And now that I know these things, I will actually probably go up there with Mike to start the business for sure. Absolutely. I love it when people don't like me and I'm going to go say hi to them. So, you have no idea how Netflix works. That's funny. But yeah, tell whoever those people are that I'm coming. Do you have their Instagram? If you have their Instagram, please send it to me, scott@loudlabs.com. I'll make sure to say hi. I'm very nice.
Engine Squad 14, medical rescue.
But please, Janet, scott@loudlabs.com. Send me their Instagram. Or, matter of fact, put it up on here. Put it up on there. Everybody will say hi to them. Scott, I didn't really have the shots of us. Someone else could hear the bullets flying past your head. Bullets going by your head sounds like whistling. Ask a child, they show you how to work it. That's funny. You're already addicted to my YouTube channel after one day. Well, thank you, Amanda. Thank you very much. I will admit, today's stream, not the one night right now, not the overnight stream, we'll call it yesterday's stream, the fire was cool, and then that dude. Do we all forget about that dude? Oh man, I love that guy. I love that guy. When I got there too, I was like, please drive into the water. Please drive into the water. Him and I, we got there. Thank you, Janet. You can be my informant. Do they have an Instagram, Janet? Do they have an Instagram or Facebook? I prefer Instagram though. And how do you know these stringers? Are they stringers or are they just people? I guess I should ask that. Who are they? What are they? Are they just people in Sacramento with opinions, or are they stringers in Sacramento? He should have drove faster in the water. I wish I would have got up. But the fact he did it is all we needed. Jeremy, don't know what was in the bag. Don't know what was in the bag. Scott, anything you guys send to the news goes on YouTube, right? Absolutely. Yep, everything we send goes on YouTube. It doesn't go on in a timely fashion, but it eventually makes it on here. I said here, because that's where we are. Alright, I'm going to start heading out of here. What time is it? Alright, it's that time, and it's that. So, 10-7 for the night. Have fun today. Peace, J. Cole. Stringers in Florida and LA. Ah, I don't know them. I don't know either of them. They must not be stringers. Wannabes. Because if they don't have a company that I've seen on TV, that just means they go out, they're fire buffs. Florida, I don't know about the Florida guy. But either way, just tell him I said hi and I only wish the best for him. Yeah, LAX is going 10-7, which means he is out of work. He's done working. He's worked hard enough already. Alright, so I'm going to sit here for another, I'll give it till, let's see, 6:45. I'll give it till 6:50. I'll give it till 6:50, which is another 9 minutes or so. So once 6:50 happens, if we don't have a story by then, I'm going to say bye to you. But if we do have a story, I'll take you with me. Thank you, April. I will. I'm meeting up with one of our new stringers. Not one that I met from the live feed, but it's actually a former RMG employee who wanted to work with me, and I said, no, I don't do those sort of things. I'm not that kind of guy. He didn't want to work for RMG anymore, and he came to me, and I said, no, dude, sorry, I can't do that. And then once Howard started reaching out to all my guys to try to take him, and once one of them finally said yes and went over to him, I couldn't say no. I mean, the guy literally has been strung along. Howard's been stringing him along for years, for a year almost. So he's been wanting to be with me for about 9 of those months for that year, and I couldn't say no. He's a good kid. He means well.
Is the apartment complex next to 1759 Sycamore going to Hollywood?
Well, Janet, just don't forget, tell them that I wish nothing for the best, but please don't forget to send me their Facebook or Instagram so I can let them know that I wish them the best.
Spot 184, KLS, 1345, Westmoreland Street.
Later, Jekyll. Yeah, I don't know what's up with the dude, what a cool. We need to go move positions. This is a really cool sunrise. Notifications are hit and miss. My dad misses them and he gets mad, or he'll get one on his phone and not his iPad. Look at that sunrise.
Engine Squad 30, Jet State, 11900.
Damn.
Boulevard, across the Barnhill Avenue.
Damn, it's crazy when the hood looks nice. Dude, it's so beautiful. So beautiful. How about we just drive into the sunrise? We'll be driving forever, but drive into the sunrise. That's so pretty. Take a pic. I don't need to take a pic. I'll just take a screenshot later. Ba-dum-bum. Scott got jokes. It's actually, it would be really good to take a pic from downtown with downtown in the background. This is a beautiful shot. Yeah, I don't know what's up with the notifications. Again, I'm sorry about that. I guess I could probably, which I don't, which is tough, but I used to put it on the Instagram story or on the Instagram page, but maybe I'll start putting it on the story first, that I'm gonna be going live, because that does help out people. But how is Baby Stringer doing? April, he's doing great. He is doing great. He is amazing. I'm gonna go hang out with him. No, I'm not. I was gonna say I'm gonna go hang out with him right now. I'm gonna go see him right now, but I'm not gonna quite hang out with him. You're in the middle of a snowstorm? Well, Amanda Jones, to be honest, I'm jealous of you. Uh-oh. That's people's stuff. Janet, not Scott Lane at LOUDLABS. No. Not Scott Lane at LOUDLABS. That'll get back to you. It's just Scott at LOUDLABS. Scott at LOUDLABS.com. And thank you. Thank you very much.
15, Cycle 6, watch 2.
6815,
Dude, it's so pretty. The hood's so pretty right now. It's actually starting to get back hoodie. What time is it? 5 more minutes, guys. 5 more minutes. I'm gonna make my way. Was that Central? No, it was Avalon. All right, I'm gonna turn left on Central and go towards LA, and you'll see how cool the buildings look with the sun hitting them right now. And then by the time I get to downtown, if we don't have a story, I'll later lose this. Yeah.
Cycle 6, watch 2, officer number 136888, rover number 3.
My Instagram name, Scott Lane _.
Officer number 23788.
And the guy who is Scott Lane without the underscore, boy, did he get a lot of emails when the show came out, or a lot of DMs when the show came out. We talked before the show came out because he was getting some of my messages, but when the show came out, he's like, dude, people don't like you. And speaking of Later Losers, if you watch the Fam Labs one that we just did, that's how little Dade Man said goodbye. I'm like, hey, Dade Man, how does Raj say goodbye? He's like, huh? I go, how does the Big Bang Theory say goodbye? He's like, oh, later, losers. And then dabs. Dade's the dabber.
Engine Squad 28.
Amanda, there's also LOUDLABS_news. That's the work one. LOUDLABS_news. And Amanda, I'm a big Big Bang Theory fan. I've gone to 2 tapings, and I will be going to a 3rd taping right around Valentine's Day. And from what I understand, that is like one of the last, I know it's the last season, season's over, the series is over, but that's one of the last tapings they're gonna do. I think because they have 23 episodes, that's gonna be episode 20 or 21 from what I understand. Oh yeah, I'm going. The wife got us tickets for Valentine's. That's my Valentine's Day gift. So I gotta find some jewelry. Maybe I'll get her. I can't talk about what I'm gonna get her. She might watch this. Actually, she doesn't watch this. She only watches it live sometimes. Babe, are you watching? I might tell people what I want to get you for Valentine's Day. She's the kind of person that would tell me she's watching just so the surprise doesn't get ruined. But yeah, I've been to 2 tapings, and fun and amazing. My laugh is in one of them. The episode where Sheldon's in the hallway and he says to Amy, "Of course I love you." I can't think of any other reason why I'd feel this way, or something along those lines. You could definitely hear my laugh. Definitely hear my laugh. And then the other episode I saw was where Howard got. And then this episode will be, like I said, it'll be close to the finals. It'll be close to the one of the final episodes, and I'm gonna tell them, seriously, I'm gonna say, hey man, can you guys have a trivia contest for some props or for some stuff on the set, even if it's a magazine or a book or the Aquaman or Batman or Superman figurine. I'm gonna suggest that they have, because that's what they do. The actors will all start to take things here or there, so they have a piece of the set. I want a piece of that set. Now, no one's gonna get Sheldon's cushion, but I want a piece of that set. My wife, what's funny, she wants one of Bernadette's coffee mugs from their kitchen. She's like, she has such the coolest coffee mugs. 649. Oh, I see some smoke up there. What is that? That smoke shouldn't be there. What is that? Are we coming up on a story, guys? Somebody's car overheating? Somebody do some burnouts? Somebody's car suck? What's going on? What happened here? Oh, I think the bus just sucks. Oh no, this guy's overheating. That's not good. This dude's overheating. Huh. Huh. We're gonna circle back around to that.
Watch 3, have your right.
Penny's bedspread, or even the boys' shower curtain. I don't think we're gonna get that, but it doesn't seem like my wife is here, so I might get her. Lisa, are you here? I don't want to ruin your Valentine's Day gift, and I might not be able to find it. I have to like Google it.
24 TL, Roger.
Lisa, are you here? Shh, Lisa, are you here?
You have your right.
Tell us after she gets it, right? But I don't want to wait. Let's just say it's a piece of jewelry a physicist would own. I'll stop right there. I don't want to ruin it. She might be secretly watching. And I might just give it to her that day. Alright guys, let's see what's up with this dude's brakes. I don't see anything else going on with it, but Let's sit here and see what happens. See if we see some flames at some point. I don't see any flames. I have a fire hydrant or two in my car. I don't want to waste it on that though. I want to waste it on something where it's worth wasting it on, like somebody getting injured. GWP broken water main. All right, the smoke on that thing sucks. I don't want to breathe it anymore. The water main is basically Venice and Fairfax, and if it's just a regular water main, I don't want to deal with it. So I haven't heard of them saying it's a big water main, but yeah, I'm gonna say goodbye to everyone right now. So thank you all for joining. Thank you all for talking. Thank you all for communicating and talking at me, making my nights go by a lot quicker these days. And yes, go Rams. So I will talk at you guys in the future.